Yo, what is up YouTube? Zinx here, coming to guys with a brand new video. So I haven't actually made a video on the Division yet, but in case you didn't know, 1.8 has just been released for the Division. But anyway, getting into sort of like the point of the video, I have actually found a new farming method on the Division. I haven't actually seen any videos about it. I did search it up and do some research, didn't find any videos on this anywhere, so I think I'm the first to find this out. I don't think anyone has, but if someone has like found this out before me, just leave their channel in the comments down below. I'll be sure to give them credit, but I'm very confident that I'm the first to find this out. But anyway, there's a thing called resistance in the Division where it's sort of like wave based, and you get like waves of sort of like the bots or the AI, I forgot what they're called. And anyway, they are like sort of hard to kill when you get them to like level 34, which is like the hardest difficulty, which is what you can do resistance on. And it does take quite a few bullets to kill them, and they do actually do quite a lot of damage, so you might struggle a little bit against them, which when me and my friends were playing it, we got to like wave 15 up to like wave 16. We only played it twice though, and we didn't really play it much in the hardest difficulty, and then we thought we should probably try it on the lower difficulty, see what the lower difficulty has to offer. And we basically went on it, and we found out you get the same rewards in the lower difficulty as you do in the higher difficulty. So let me just sort of like explain this a little bit better, if I didn't explain that very well. So in the higher difficulty, where sort of like the bots are level 34, they drop 260 to 280 gear score, I think, or like high 280. So it's sort of like good gear score. You can get like a classified as well in it. So it really does help you out playing resistance. It's quite easy as well compared to some other ways you can get gear, like in the dark zone, because some people are just so good compared to me. So if you're not the greatest at the Division and you want to get good gear, this is such a good way for you to get gear. And basically what you want to do is, when you are in resistance, you put it on the lower difficulty. Okay, I'm going to explain now. You might think why, because you won't get as good loot. When you kill the bosses in the lower difficulty, you get like a 170 gear score, gear around that. I'm not quite sure what it actually is, but it's around 170. After you kill the boss, it can be like 190 as well, I think. But when you complete the wave, you get the boss on, you get a cache at the end of it, and in that cache you get the exact same stuff as you do in the higher level. So when you get level 34s, you get the exact same stuff as you do playing against level 30s. So I think I explained that alright. So you basically get to play against easier sort of like bots, but you get just as good loot. So I don't get why you won't play on the lower level. It really does help you out. We got to like wave 60 or something in the end, but I'm going to go over like a quick strategy about what we did and what I think is like the best strategy. So when you spawn in, oh yeah, we play it on carrier. If you're wondering which one we're playing it on, we only played it on carrier, and carrier just seemed to work fine. But basically, when you spawn in the first room, just kill everyone in there for like the first 3 waves or 2 waves, buy that door, go out, and then you look for the massive door that costs like 5,000 to open. You can either buy the first one or the second one. We usually buy the second one because we think it's in like a better area. But anyway, after you do that, you just want to save up your points again so you can open that 5,000 door. After you open that 5,000 door, you want to go to the back of that sort of hangar, and it costs 500 I think to build a sentry gun, like a turret. Build that turret, upgrade that turret, and then when it's probably like level 7 or 8 or 6, you want to open the door that's to your right if you're looking forward from that sentry. And it costs like 2,500, and if you walk forward into that doorway, and there's a heal station which is quite cheap as well, buy that heal station, upgrade that heal station as much as you possibly can, because that heal station will help you out so much in the higher rounds. And then after you do that, buy the door that's along the mini walkway, and then buy the sentry gun or the turret that is in that room, or in that hangar. And after you do that, just switch between upgrading them 3 things. You get bosses every 5 waves, and I think the max we got was like 4 bosses or 3 bosses. I'm not quite sure. Sometimes the bosses are quite hard, sometimes they're not that hard. Also, you sometimes have like different objectives to do. Like sometimes I'll be like hacking a laptop. You've got to walk up to that laptop and just have one person standing in that area securing it. But I advise you, when you do that, you go with at least 2 or 3 people, because it can get quite tough in that area. Also, another thing you can get is like rounds where the I forgot what it's called now, but you basically you start losing health because like, the air becomes poisonous. I really forgot what it's called now. But you need to be in a heal, which is why that heal station is so good to have, because if you don't have it, you'll be losing a lot of health quickly. Because it's like the air is too much of a high level. I know that made no sense. I forgot what it's called though. Sorry about that. Just had like a brain fart. And I think I've explained this whole video pretty well. I'm sorry if I haven't. But so far, I've got the devil from it. I've also got a striker, classified striker, chess piece of what they're called now, not chess pieces. Harness, are they called? Classified striker's harness. I've got that, which is really good for the classified striker build, which I see many people have. So I'm guessing it's the best build. I've watched a couple videos saying it is the best build. Don't take my word on that. I'm pretty confident it is. But if you follow the steps I've given, which probably aren't that clear, you will be able to farm the resistance so easily, because fair enough, it did take us like 2 hours, but I got so many exotics and so many classified gear sets. It was like, not gear sets, gear pieces. It's such a good way to get like what's it called, gear and stuff and loot. Honestly, I can't like express it enough. It really is easy as well, but if you don't want to play on the harder levels, I mean, be my guest, but you probably do need better players, and being as though I'm not the greatest at the Division, it literally is perfect for me, because I'm not very good at the Division. I could probably improve by playing it. I can also get better gear, so it works out best of both ways really. But like I was saying, I don't know if this is sort of like an exploit or a glitch. I don't think it is. I think it's just a way of farming. It might get patched, it might not get patched. If it does get patched, I will definitely leave something in the comments or change the title, brackets patched or something along the lines of that. Hopefully this video does help you out, because we just found out by trial and error. And if there is someone that found this out before me, leave their channel in the comments down below. I'll be sure to give them credit. But I am very confident that I am not the first to find this out, because I found it out by accident. I didn't mean to find this out. It's like a very effective way of like farming, but I don't really know if it's classed as farming, but I'm going to class it as farming, because you can just farm off it all day really. It's way easier than like the Dark Zone and Last Stand, to be fair, because people are so much better than me in that, like I was saying before. But hopefully you did enjoy this video, and hopefully this video did help you out. If you're new to the channel, if you could subscribe, I'd appreciate that. If you could drop a like in this video as well, that'd be much appreciated too. Also, if I do find like more videos like this or more stuff out about the Division along the lines of this, or things that can help you out, like what's it called? I've got the called now. A weapon that I think is good, or like a gear set. That's it, a gear set that I think is good. I'll be sure to make a video on it. I don't know if I explained this very well. I'm sorry if I haven't. Hopefully I have. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. So, dude.